3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday and I'm Yolanda now, and today is the final episode of We Talk for this week. Do stay tuned for our interview as we talk to comedian Kevin Fraser, who's on his way to Namibia next week. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm joined with Stacey here from Yoni Day Spa. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for having me.
I feel like such a regular when I come here, and I love that I get greeted at the gate and I get a washcloth when I walk in. It's such a special touch.
Thank you so much. We aim to not only please but to make you feel welcome from the get-go. We hope that in doing that you leave everything at the gate and walk into this peaceful space.
Tell us, how did Yoni Day Spa begin?
We started last year, actually, in the middle of COVID. Crazy, I know. We opened last year, August, so we'll be a year old quite soon. And it was really birthed from wanting to create a safe space. Initially, my thought, I'm a woman, I'm all things women. The thought was, I want to create a safe space for women, an affordable space where you can just come and relax and not have to think about, I need a massage, but it costs so much. So we wanted a safe space where we could have conversation around the things that bother women and just also have the space to relax. When we did that, a couple of men came to me and they said, well, what about us? So we've opened up now. We have men and women, but at my heart is the cause for women and just to help improve mental health and wellness generally.
Talking about mental health, I mean, everyone all across the globe is going through the exact same thing.
Yep.
Yeah? We are all feeling it.
Yeah.
We have to look after our mental health.
Yeah.
Does a massage or a foot massage help in that regard?
I feel like I should let you answer that question. It does, Yolanda. I give a bit of a sigh because literally last week we were dealing with so much as a family, and I thought to myself, I need a massage. Two things that a massage does, right? The minute you walk into Yoni Day Spa, even more so into your treatment room, that in itself starts to relieve your pressure. It clicks something that just makes you think, relax. So that in itself starts to improve your mood. It starts to help you relax and calm down. By the time you actually get the massage and there's different pressure points and different sort of techniques used, it all just seals the deal. So look, for us as Yoni Day Spa, we want to debunk the myth that going to a spa is only for, the top tier bracket and people who can afford it. Mental health is for everyone. It doesn't matter whether you're just, a cleaner somewhere or a receptionist or a boss. You have mental health because you're a human being.
Exactly.
And what we're trying to do is to really create packages that make it okay for people to come in and don't feel like after that they're going to break the bank. So yes, the two are very much connected. The body is so central. Even now, we're taking on so much pressure and so much strain, and we don't realize how much impact that has on our bodies. So it's good to once in a while just switch off, come in, get a massage, and just recharge, if I can say that.
And everyone's at their wit's end.
Yep.
But the thing to remember is, if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anyone else.
No, we can't. You're a mom. I'm a mom. We know how crazy that is. I mean, my husband was unwell, and I said to him last week when he came home, I said, once COVID is done, I'm leaving you with the kids. I'm going away by myself because you're burnt out. You know, if it's not the house, it's the children. That in itself takes so much toll on our bodies. And so not only as women, but everyone, I think now the notion you say is so true. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. Now it's a question of, we're seeing people get into hospital and 2 days later they're gone. You know, so it's never been in our face as much as now. And so I hope that even people that watch this, it doesn't become a superficial interview, because that's not what it's about. We really want to urge people to start looking after themselves.
Before we started the interview, you mentioned that you have a new project that you're launching.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
Yes, we do. I'm actually very excited about it. And maybe just to say, Yolanda, as a business, as a spa, I've gotten questions around, is it responsible for you to keep operating in a time like this? So for businesses, I think there's two competing interests, right? And one is that we are absolutely committed and dedicated and understand the impact that COVID-19 has. I mean, I've walked the journey personally. But on the other side is the issue around being able to empower your employees and being able to pay them a salary, because that too is a reality. So I think as a business, we're trying to strike a balance. We're trying to find the mid ground to say, can we operate taking the precautionary measures so that we're able to sustain the people that work with us? So I think just to start off, as a business, we've taken extra care just to make sure that we're complying with the protocols. We're taking extra care in our treatments. We're sanitizing. We're taking temperatures. We're, disinfecting the spa, etc. So in light of that, we thought to ourselves, people are mostly working from home because of what COVID is. But you will know, Yolanda, yesterday I said to a friend of mine, can I just come and drop something off at your gate because I need to get out of the house? It does something to you. If you're sitting in the house Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, it's exhausting, and it does work on your mental health as well. So we thought to ourselves, we have a space that we deem beautiful and relaxing enough. Why don't we offer a package where people can come and work from home from the spa? So we have some really cool spots where you can sit. We'll have Wi-Fi, so you can come and book half a day, and in the package will be a foot massage or a hand massage or a back and neck. And you can literally just come, plug your laptop, enjoy the ambience, relax, have some coffee, tea, and just work from home from our space.
That's amazing. We've been talking a lot about your massages, but something that really fascinates me is your Yoni steam.
Yes.
Exactly what is that?
So that's the one I couldn't tell the men was for them, because it's exclusively for women. And maybe just to share a bit of my journey, Yolanda, a lot of women, you would tell me this, but as women, when you get scared, when you get anxious, you feel it in your tummy, right? What we don't know is that a lot of our energy sits over here in the uterine area. And so over time, which comes back to the point of self-care, over time, if you're not finding a way of releasing all of that bad energy from your body, it can sometimes actually impact your health. That's how the cancers creep in, that's how the cysts and all of that stuff comes in. And so what Yoni steaming does is literally us creating or combining different kinds of herbs. Your normal herbs that you would find, your myrrh, motherwork, mugwort, your natural herbs. We combine them, boil them in a nice, beautiful, sterilized pot, put it over, and the lady sits over. It helps steam your uterine area. It has a lot of amazing benefits. If you're looking to regulate your period, if you're looking to get pregnant, or if you're just looking to get rid of energy that's just not feeling right. So that's what it's for. It's for women exclusively. I do it, and it's such an amazing experience that just allows you to come back to yourself. I know we're talking about it and you'll try it soon, but that's an offering that we have exclusively as a spa. I know there's a lot of people that sell the herbs, etc., but we thought, come and experience it with us, with safe hands. We're knowledgeable, we've been trained regarding it, and so it's something that the women love and they continue attesting to. So I can't wait for you to try it out.
Right, I'm excited. But thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. And I must really commend you, the commitment that you have for helping small businesses. And I'm not just saying this because we're on camera. Really, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it's not easy. And so to know that there's people that care and can help us get out there is absolutely appreciated. Thank you very, very much.
That's a big pleasure.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back shortly. Welcome back, viewers. We are warming up here by the fireplace at the Sorendal Plaashuis. Thank you so much for your time.
Welcome, guys. It's quite cold. It's quite cold this morning.
Quickly tell us, what can people look forward to here?
Solitude, peace, quiet, breakaway, family time. There's no distractions. There's no TV, no Wi-Fi, but there is a massive lawn, an awesome house that can house 10 people, and harvest garden, and some farm animals calling their moms at the moment in the mornings to wake us up.
You cater for locals.
Yes.
Why is it so important?
Because no one else caters for locals. We went through some tough financial times like so many other Namibians, and when this opportunity came across early this year for us to be able to make this accommodation available and this venue, we said, we're not going to be greedy. This was given to us, it's a blessing for us, and we want to bless other people with it as well. So we're making it as affordable as we can. Just need to cover our rent and all those stuff. But it's now so popular. We are booked out for the next 3 months easily.
That's amazing.
So it's been a real. It's awesome.
Quickly tell us about the interior. You have repurposed almost everything.
Yes, my husband and I both have architectural backgrounds. We both studied in those fields, and when we built the house in 2015, we're in the build industry, so the build industry is not the best industry to be in. So we had to work with what we had, and we repurposed old buildings that was broken down, that we acquired, and we picked up the stones on this site, and we built the stone walls from this house. So everything is repurposed. I mean, I have friends sending odds and ends glasses and mugs, and there's character, there's personality. It's not just stuff bought in a shop.
What can people do here?
You can relax, you can regroup, you can spend quality time with your loved ones, you can have a party, you can have a wedding. We're actually planning a market for end of July. We're planning we have so many different events coming through. We have product launches, boutique launches, we have church camps, we have girls' weekends, we have boys' weekends, my husband is starting a forgery workshop for blacksmithing, where the guys can come and enjoy themselves for a weekend. I have my own friends, can't even come visit me anymore because we're too fully booked, but other friends have booked girls' weekends here, just to get away, and the location is perfect. It's 20 minutes drive from Windhoek. It's 5 minutes from the Yoni Day Spa and 2.5 minutes from the farmer's kitchen on the Yoni Day guest house. So everything is here, but no one knows you are here.
That's exactly what people want, especially now.
Yes, and there's no curfew. COVID is a horrible time for everyone, and just to be able to break away a bit and just step back and just regroup. That is what we come to here. And something you have to do when you visit us is you have to take the picnic blankets, they're standing there in the corner, and when the sun goes down, you have to go lie on the grass and just lie there. And you will experience a peace and tranquility and just something that you can't get anywhere else. I mean, luxury for me in Windhoek is the grass. And we have 1,200 square meters of that. The kids can come and have as much fun as they want. They're not even going to miss the TV. That's not yet. So
But it's amazing. There is ample space outside for kids to run around here.
We designed the house from the start with that in mind because in Namibia, the kids' feet burn if they are outside in summer. So we purposely made very big stoep or patios. They wrap around the house. They also cool down the house. Very high ceilings. The kids learned to ride their bikes in the house. They were allowed to ride straight through because we have cement floors. Nothing can get broken. So I very easily give my house to a family or a group of people, and I know exactly nothing is going to go wrong.
Thank you so much for your time. I will definitely come and visit the Plaashuis soon.
You're most welcome, and I'm looking forward to your stay. Thank you for having us.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking to Kevin Fraser, and he is headed over to Namibia next week. Kevin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Quickly tell us, is this your first time coming to Namibia?
No, it's actually going to be my second time. My first time was, I think, in 2018. I came over for a couple of shows in Windhoek, and yeah, I was blown away by the little that I did get to see in Namibia.
But tell us, you have a couple of shows lined up for Namibians. Tell us when and where.
Sure. So we kick off on Wednesday the 15th and Thursday the 16th at Mint Lounge in Windhoek. So we're setting up for a full comedy show there. And yeah, so it should be a nice evening out there. And then immediately after that, on the Friday the 17th, rather, out to Swakop. And then that'll also be a show on the 19th in Swakop at the Sound Garden. Yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about that because that's going to be my first time in Swakop, and I've heard it's beautiful.
And you're definitely going at the right time of year because everyone will be headed to Swakop by next
really?
weekend. Yes. So tell us, how did comedy become your life?
Yeah, I mean, well, it all started in about 2015. I was living in Australia, working, traveling, and just backpacking around. And yeah, I made a whole bunch of German friends on my trip there, and we all gallivanted, and so well traveled the Germans are. So off we went, and I kind of found this little space and gap to kind of connect with all my friends and my little fan base that I had back home as a DJ when I used to live in South Africa. And yeah, I just started doing these video diaries to kind of vlog about my experiences overseas. And I had all these personalities coming out because I'd also be longing to come back home and visit SA. So through all of that, I got a bit of traction, and you know, the videos turned into real life performances, which well, the early ones I don't really look back on, but certainly now it's become my whole life. So it's been an interesting journey.
You know, if we look at the last couple of years, like it's been economies not performing well, it's been COVID for the last 2 years. Do you think comedy just kind of lightens the load?
100%. And I think there was a huge need for it. I mean, in the beginning of the whole pandemic, I really panicked. As an artist, we were probably one of the hardest hit in entertainment and hospitality. And then to kind of go, what's going to happen to my job? You know, I canceled pretty much every single tour that I had for last year because the whole world was affected and all my European tours were canceled. So I was very upset about that. But then, so for the first 2 weeks, I think we're all stuck at home making pineapple beer and holding closely onto our essential items. And then I eventually started getting a few emails from people that were wanting to, have me lighten up their office environment on a Zoom call like this, or whether to come and do this. So it really kind of just made me think, look, keep on pushing out your content and focus on what you do have. Technology is such a powerful tool, and eventually we're able to do little gatherings and get back up again. So I think people have been desperate for comedy during these times. The comedy jab.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Yeah, I think being fiercely South African in my nature has always contributed to my comedy and my material. But being lucky enough to travel, especially when I spent 3 or 4 solid years by myself traveling, so it can be quite a lot of solitude there. But you just kind of be a sponge in this world and soak up all the local happenings around you and observation that you have. And I use that everyday experience in both my videos and obviously my live stand-up.
Do you have any major plans for the new year?
Yeah, so it's been quite a process this last few months, because we've been toggling tours with content creation, and now going into a big editing phase for my new network, Kevin Fraser TV, which essentially will be an online digital platform where people can sort of subscribe to more in-depth content from me. We'll have like little cooking show segments, dance show segments, and talk show stuff. Just for all those fans that want to engage on a deeper note with all my stuff. And also, might not be 100% confident to come out yet and watch a live show, or perhaps I'm not going to that region. So I think the digital evolution is here with my brand.
Kevin, thank you so much for your time, and I really hope you enjoy your stay, especially in Swakopmund.
Thank you. It's going to be fantastic. That's why I got my background already. I think it kind of looks like Swakop. No.
Little bit.
Little bit. More sand dunes.
Yes, something like that. No.
Hands up, get down. I'm on to bring that attitude. Blow up, get loud and ready to raise the latitude. I got this down, want it or not, I set the mood. No one holds out after they catch this attitude. Blow up, get loud and ready to raise the latitude. I got this down, want it or not, I set the mood. No one holds out after they catch this attitude. Better watch out when I walk your way. No, you can't help when I do the thing. I give the people something to say. Move it, watch it, whoa. Walk in the club, yeah, all eyes on me. I'll leave the room with none left to see. I am the one that y'all wanna be. Shake it, stir it, feel it.
For today's life hack, in tune with Christmas around the corner, if you don't want to spend your hard-earned cash on wrapping paper, take a vintage approach and use newspapers. You're welcome. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Strike it gold and win 5,000 Namibian dollars in cash with Neo Paints. Simply buy Neo Paints products from the selected range and stand a chance to get one of 12 mystery buckets filled with gold paint. All 12 winners will each get 3 extra paint buckets equal to their purchase. One to replace the gold paint, the second to use on your project, and the third to give to a charity of their choice. One winner can score another 10,000 Namibian dollars by showing us your creative use of the golden paint. The best project wins the cash. Offer is valid from 27 September to 18 December at your favorite hardware store nationwide. Visit us at neopaints.com for more competition details and follow us on Facebook for weekly competition updates. Neo Paints, a coat of excellence.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Flex. I'm Jeanette Diergaard, your presenter for Flex. Today we are stretching out our shoulders. If you have any tension in your neck and in your shoulders, let's just do this real quickly. So what I want you to do, I want you to stand up there. So you will actually be supporting yourself, bend your knees a bit and just do a pendulum swing. So the one arm that's available and not supporting you will be swinging to the side. So you really want to reach to the back of you and you really want to feel that stretch in your shoulder blades especially, and just have the rotation going. So if you feel that something doesn't feel right, don't tense up your shoulders while doing this. Okay, and now we're also going to do a stretch where you just literally twist to the side and you stretch. Okay, so you can look back as well while you're doing this stretch. So just twist yourself and do this. Let's do the other side real quick. So this one will help with your back. It helps with your lower back as well. And it also helps your shoulders. So by doing this, you're stretching those shoulder blades and relax your neck muscles while you do this. That brings us to the end of this one. I'll see you guys next time.
To flex your product or service on Flex, contact me Anushka Detway on 061 295 2065.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all from my side for today and this week. If you are traveling for your Christmas vacation this weekend, please travel safe. For the rest of us, I'll see you again on Monday. Have a good weekend.